Kyoto, folks, our contestants will battle with their backs to serene gardens in a bout that blends tradition with high-tech combat. Here we go. The Jet Setters, the Shock and Awe, the Retros, and finally, the Mighty. It's happening, folks. Don't blink.
A sun-kissed day with great visibility in the arena. Let's hope our contestants show us something new under the sun.
Welcome to a flawless arena, folks. How long until it's anything but? Unlocking Vault 1, the Jet Setters are trying to book a ticket to fame.
Enemy, down there!
The Shock and Awe are examining the contents of Vault 2. The Shock and Awe picked up a cash box.
Our teams have now formally introduced themselves as we've got our first elimination of the match. Any more of that, and we're in for one epic match. They got me! We've hit our first team wipe, and it's a showstopper.
The Jet Setters have launched a cash out.
Steal cash out A. Opponents. Sonar grenade out.
Our contestant is on a roll, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
Impressive steal by the Retros.
Now that's how you play to win this game show.
Grenade! Initiating a scan.
It's the Retros showing how it's done. Awesome steal by none other than the Shock and Awe.
Ah, that was so well played.
Reloading.
Kudos to the Shock and Awe. They just cashed out.
A strong game.
the Mighty, the Overdogs, and finally, the Big Splash. The finish line is getting closer.
Greetings! Today, contestants will navigate a maze of digital marvels and glitches as they compete for fame and fortune.
Scanning that
The Mighty
area.
are ready to peel into Vault 1.
Using a flashbang.
We've got our first elimination. Our mind games and strategic plays will really start to take center stage.
Hold on to your Azult button pad. Brought to you by Azult.
Fashionable and practical, love those hats. A devastating first team wipe just occurred.
Charge the cash out
Agreed.
B.
The Mighty will need to try again. Team wiped.
Scotty, someone meddled with their might.
The Mighty are back in action.
We could see a bit of tit for tat if they meet the Big Splash again.
Great move by the Big Splash. First cash out started.
This will burn. Keep your eyes peeled. Gotta reload. Taking damage.
Enemy down, team wipe.
Sonar grenade out. Throwing sonar grenade. Rising things up.
Another team wipe for the Overdogs. They're off their game today. I guess that character
Missile delivery.
anywhere. Nice anti-theft play. The Overdogs have returned to the arena.
Retaliation is on the cards. The Mighty will need eyes in the back of their heads.
Dropped one. Deploying turret.
Quick reflexes after that attempted cash-out heist. Not an exception. What a way to open the match. The Big Splash land the first drop down.
Scotty, they're really drenching the competition.
Scanning for opponent.
The Mighty are back in play.
A triumphant return, but if I were the Big Splash, then I'd be looking over my shoulder.
Scanning that area.
The Overdogs stumble again. Another team wipe.
They lost the sense of victory that time.
Pushing into Vault 2, it's the Mighty.
Vault 2. Brightening things up.
Isaac Newton will not be happy with this. Everything from contestants to grenades are going to move differently. A contestant is really cutting through the competition. Go back in place.
The Overdogs just made their return to the arena. A reminder that our contestants will not experience any muscle atrophy or skeletal deterioration during our low-gravity event. It's all fun and games in the arena. The Mighty swooped up a cash box.
I'm reviving!
Follow your
Sonar
teammate.
grenade out! Initiating escape! Cash out C, let's go!
Strong moves from the Mighty as they set things in motion.
RPG ready! Tossing some fire! Reloading!
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle! Dematerializing. A contestant is collecting eliminations one after another. I'm back.
Getting that area! Tossing a sonar! Oxygen here! Gas grenade out!
Reloading.
Turret deployed!
The Mighty are down again. Another team-wide misfortune.
Environment hacked.
The Mighty just moved and returned to the arena. The big splash washed away the competition today. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home. contestants are about to clash in the heart of Monaco, where the difference between victory and defeat literally lurks around every corner. Now, the live wires, the steamrollers, the big splash, and finally, the boundless. The stage is set. It's showtime.
With clear skies above, it's a perfect evening for our contestants to turn calm into utter mayhem.
The arena's cash-out stations are sitting atop suspended structures, which should help bring this match to another level.
Jump past the floor.
The live wires are powering through, opening Vault 2. Vault 1 is being unlocked by the steamrollers.
Got mine on.
The teams are getting to know each other out there, and by that I mean we'll have our first elimination.
I hope the viewers at home are ready for a wild ride.
This ride's only going to get faster from here.
Look out for the new owners of that cash box. It's the steamrollers.
We've seen our first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
First cash out started by the live wires.
Oh.
Cash out set in motion by the steamrollers. One of our contestants is having fun with our destructible environment today.
Guardian turret active.
Contestants are simply not giving up destroying our arena.
One down!
Back in play. Much obliged.
Adversity for the big splash. Wipeout. Impressive steal by the boundless.
Gas mine dropped. Jump pad ready.
The big splash are back in action.
Things could get out of hand if they meet the steamrollers again.
Bringing you back.
What a
Spotted
way
an
to
enemy.
open the match. The boundless land the first cash out.
And they
go over
stole
there.
that with confidence earlier.
The boundless take the lead.
Setting a mine.
You can't stop the steamrollers once they get going, and they've just cashed out. The steamrollers take the lead. The live wires are re-entering the arena.
Opportunity for retaliation, I say. Will it be backlash for the boundless?
The steamrollers roll into the lead. The steamrollers will need to try again. Team wiped. Cash out launched by the live wires. Watch closely. It's all action now. The Big Splash have started a cash out. The Boundless are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
Fully recharged, I see. Could be bad news for the live wires.
Seems the hurdles just keep coming for the Boundless.
They're in a bind now, Scotty.
The Big Splash are in hot water. They've got to cool things down.
Go in for a steal on C, now!
The Boundless are back. Team respond.
Go in for a steal on C, now! Go for a steal on C! Current play! Line the mine!
The live wires light up
Gas
the game
mine
as
time.
they move to the front. Let's see who takes a crack at it first. A nice call. That's how you protect your earnings, folks. Well played. The Big Splash aren't going to water down the intensity here as they complete a cash out.
The Big Splash are maintaining great discipline and fluid teamwork.
Sonar grenade out!
Looks like the laws of gravity are taking a coffee break in the arena. Contestants should expect a bit of a floating feeling.
Reviving!
We've got an energy surge at a vault. The live wires are opening it.
Back in action!
A contestant is weaving through opponents.
Drilling into a
Open the
vault.
mine.
It's the steamroller.
Deploying a surprise.
We continue with our low-gravity event, which June tells me has not led to any revisions to the standard model of physics. Thanks for that, June. The Boundless can't... Splashbox has a new owner. Quick work by the Big Splash. We still have 30 seconds remaining.
Every second
Flood
counts.
the mine! What a game!
The Boundless are back in action.
We're heading into the who will walk away with the victory.
Back in play!
Contestant has hit a streak, eliminating opponents one by one. Taking damage.
Gas mine deployed. Line the mine!
We're in the final 30 seconds. It's all or nothing now.
Concentration is key in these final moments.
A bit of a recurring nightmare for the Boundless. Another wipe.
That's a team fight!
10 seconds left. They're ready.
And let's not forget to mention the live wires, who also qualified.
Today's action unfolds in historical Kyoto, where old meets new in a clash that promises to be as gorgeous as it is intense. All right, the Kingfish, the Vogues, the Big Splash, and finally, the High Notes. Watch closely, folks. They're ready. Usual strategies go out the window as cash-out stations take a ride on moving platforms. The Kingfish are trying to rule corners, unlocking Vault 2.
Setting a line.
Contestant down, and with that we have our first elimination of the match.
Hold on to your Azult bucket hats, brought to you by Azult.
Shovel and Practical love those hats. First team wiping the bag, and it's a highlight.
Find the mine.
The High Notes are primed for Vault 1.
Deploying a surprise. Pull the cash out now.
We've got the Big Splash returning to the arena.
Toxic trap set.
The Kingfish swims straight to the action. Cash out in progress.
Explosive mine out. What a gas! Guardian turret active. Arming mine.
The Big Splash have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Drop the mine.
Another misstep on the runway for the Vogues. Team
Gas mine time. Back to the battle. Threat detected. Up there. Reloading. Find the mine. Setting a mine. Danger and cash out B. Going up there. Watch out. Up there.
What a way to open the match. The High Notes land the first cash out.
Setting a mine.
Royal feast
Just
of
my
rewards
ball.
for the Kingfish.
All
Cash
forward.
out
Move
complete.
Move to cash out C. Gotcha.
Pouring cold water on the big splash didn't scare them off. Team respawn.
Explosive mine out.
Ouch! The Kingfish suffered a
Gas
wipeout.
mine drop.
They just couldn't swim away from that one.
The High Notes are prying into Vault 3. We've got action at Vault 4. The High Notes are opening it. The first half set the stage. Now let's see the second unfold.
You can feel the momentum shifting with every play, Scotty.
Deploying mine. Enemy spotted. Deploying a surprise. What a gas! Let's get airborne. Throwing pyro grenade.
The Kingfish swooped up a cash box. The Vogues have returned to the arena.
Okay, let's go! Arming a mine! Gas mine deployed!
The Kingfish swim ahead. The Vogue swoops into cash box.
Taking damage!
Let's see how our contestants adapt to the sky being a threat now.
Someone call for a doctor? Revive me! Cover me! I'm reloading! Thanks! Much
With our
obliged!
Meteor Showers event still active, our contestants are coping with the universe, throwing them a
Enemy!
fiery
Up there!
curveball or two.
Cash out C! I'm arming a mine!
This isn't a walking cover, but our contestants are just a few steps away from fame.
Only if they control what happens in this arena.
Gas mine
It's
set.
not easy, that's for sure.
Affirmative! Go for
Another
a steal on
stage
me.
dive for the Vogues, only no one caught them. Team wipe!
It seems they couldn't find their runway to success.
The Vogues are back in vogue. Team respawn.
They'll be aiming for payback. And as for the High Notes, better
Line them
watch
up.
out.
Impressive steal by the High Notes. Impressive steal by the big splash.
Wow, that was a bold play.
Another vault has surfaced. Let the chaos unfold. Oh boy, the Vogues will strut their stuff on the sidelines for a bit. Another team wipe.
Steal cash out deep.
A key play from the high notes. They're opening a vault. "30 seconds to go, folks.
It's all about heart and determination.
Impressive steal by the Kingfish.
Explosive mindset.
10 seconds.
Gas line drop. Shot place.
Watch out for the big splash. 3 times multiplied.
They've been left high and dry.
Ten seconds left. The Kingfish netted victory in this round. They'll need to try to bait the competition in our next match.
And our second qualifiers after this match will be the high notes. All right, the Kingfish, the powerhouses, the live wires, and finally, the high notes. The pressure is on. Time to bring their best.
Move to pump one.
With plenty of sun and perfect visibility, it's a prime day for making bold plays.
Teams looking to cash out might have to look up in the arena today. Vault 2 is being uncorked by the powerhouses.
Placing a turret. Explosive mine out. What a gas. Reload drop the mine.
The Kingfish grabbed a cash box. Let's see if they can get to a cash out station.
I have a cash box. Let's do it. Explosive mine placed. Gas mine set.
First cash out launched by the powerhouses. Cash out launched by the high notes.
Gas mine time. Planting a mine. Gotta reload. Turret deployed. Setting a mine. Reloading. Deploying a surprise.
Impressive steal by the live wires.
Aggressive and impressive. A contestant is
Just
finding
my
their
mark.
rhythm, stringing together one elimination after another.
Drop the mine. Arming a mine. Drop the mine. Watch out, up here. Explosive mine armed. Using defense.
The live wires are sparking ahead to lead the way. Whistle
Explosive
with
mine armed.
money to boot. It's a cash out for the high notes.
There's our first team wipe, and it's not a pretty one.
There's even more money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving. The midpoint is here, and the stakes are climbing higher.
The stakes couldn't be higher.
There's a breach over at Vault 4 by the powerhouses. The live wires jolt forward, opening Vault 3.
Take Vault 4.
The powerhouses swooped up a cash box.
Quick, the cash out seat. Acknowledged. Definitely. Setting a mine. What a gas!
The powerhouses are initiating a cash out.
Got him. This way. Reloading. Placing a truck. Doctor's here.
Hitting a note of
Deploying a
success, the
surprise.
high notes just stole a cash out.
Turret left. Gas mine set.
on the objectives.
But keep reading, right, Scotty? Keep reading.
Enemy spotted. Down
A
there.
setback for the
Explosive mindset.
powerhouses. They're down
Setting a
again.
mine.
They've been knocked down to their foundation.
Explosive mindset. Gas mine on.
Kingfish just seized a cash out with authority.
Danger and cash out C.
Eliminations are piling up for a contestant out there. Let's see how far they can take it. The high notes are double sharp, and it's no accident. 2 cash outs in a row.
Out in front, the high notes are setting the tempo. The live wires are unlatching a vault.
Cash out D. Danger cash out D.
Just 1 minute remaining.
Let's see who can rise to the occasion.
Explosive mine placed.
A contestant is moving from elimination to elimination.
Another falter for the high notes, folks. They'll have to start again.
They lost their rhythm and they paid for it.
Here we are, down to the final 30 seconds.
The teams need to push hard to secure their victory.
The Kingfish have returned to the arena.
Retaliation is building up. The powerhouses need to stay alert.
There's a breach over at a vault by the powerhouses.
Drop the mine.
A bad break again for the powerhouses. They'll want to recharge. The finish line is here. Only 30 seconds left.
Scotty,
10 seconds. Well, folks, the live wires are the team to beat as we charge into the final round.
and they're also joined by the high notes. We'll find out which team finds their rhythm first in our upcoming 2-team clash.
Okay, folks, it's the big show. It's what we've all been waiting for. It's the final round. Here we go. The live wires versus the high notes. The arena is set. Make history.
Proceed to Vault 1!
It's the final round of our tournament. Scotty, a little reminder for our viewers that the rules have changed. The first team to reach 50,000 will be the winner.
Thanks, June. Of course, I don't need a reminder, as I've played many final rounds as a former contestant.
Enemy spotted! Down there! Explosive mine placed! Toxic trap set! Guardian turret active!
The live wire swooped up a cash box.
That's our first elimination. Our contestants clearly mean business today, Scotty.
That's right, June. I'm so excited right now, I didn't even hear what you said.
It's contagious, Scotty. Let's see where this energy takes us.
I got you! Gotta reload! Reloading!
The live wire starts a cash out.
Back in action! I'm going up there! Watch out! Setting a mine! Mine the mine! Gas mine set! Incoming frag! Group up on our placing turret! Getting you back!
A coup. Talk about a strategic
Mine
steal.
the mine!
Scotty, it's a game changer, shifting the momentum. For now, anyway.
We've got the live
Gas line
wires
time.
returning to the arena.
After that earlier altercation, the high notes should probably stay on high alert.
Planting a mine! One down! Creating a passage! Setting a mine! Gas mine on! Reloading!
Our first cash out goes to the high notes. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
Very impressive. They turned a steal into a cash out.
Open vault 2! I'm back! Okie dokie! Deploying a surprise! Arming a mine! Toxic
The high
trap
notes
set.
are prying into Vault 2.
Planting a mine!
The high notes got the cash box.
Mine the mine! Go, go! Move to cash out C. Mine the mine!
The high notes are hitting all the right keys. Cash out.
Overtime time. Setting a mine.
The live wires have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Arming a mine. Deploying a surprise. Jump pad ready. Jump pad deployed.
And boom! Interception in the arena.
You know, it's the surprise plays that make the biggest difference.
The high notes are re-entering the arena. Charged up and cashing in. The live wires completed a cash out.
Arming a mine. Gas mine drop.
There's a
Deploying
fresh vault
surprise.
up for grabs. The tension is rising.
Deploying turret. Arming a mine. Drop
The
the
live
mine.
wires are pushing into Vault 3.
Explosive mine out. Drop the mine. Gas mine set.
The high notes swooped up a cash box.
Go to cash out A. Danger at cash out B. I'm gonna use that zip line. Okay.
Cash out started by our leading team, the high
Explosive
notes.
mine placed.
If they maintain control, they'll be making beautiful
Setting a
music as our
mine.
victors.
Turret deployed. Explosive mine armed. Gas mine drop.
Another shocking wipeout for the live wires.
Planting a mine.
As we cross the midway mark, there's no telling how this will play out.
I can feel the energy in the air, Scotty. This is
Deploying
going to
a
be
surprise.
unforgettable.
The live wires have respawned.
Itching to strike back, I'll bet. The high notes could be in the crosshairs.
just as the spotlight swings to our winners, the high notes. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.